Panginoong Diyos, aming Ama, ang Diyos ng awa at mapagpatawad. Ang biyaya mo ay tunay at lubos, walang katulad at banal. Ngayong Kapaskuhan at nalalapit na bagong taon, inaalala namin ang tunay na regalo sa sangkatauhan. Pinagkaloob mo ang iyong anak na si Jesus upang kami na naniniwala ay maligtas sa aming mga kasalanan at sa kamatayan. Marami sa amin ang nalulungkot at nangungulila sa mga mahal namin sa buhay na nawala dahil sa COVID virus, sakuna at mga sakit. Pakinggan niyo po ang aming mga panalangin at panaghoy. Kalamayin niyo po ang aming mga puso at bigyan ng lingap at kapayapaan. Kaming mga naulila at nahihirapan, naway ang kalooban niyo po ang maghari at maganap. Ikaw po ang tunay at may alam ng bawat kalagayan ng iyong mga anak. Espiritu Santo, o aming Diyos, datnan mo po kaming tapat at naglilingkod sa iyo. Ito ang aming samot panalangin na may buong pusong pagtitiwala sa ngalan ng Ama, Anak, at Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Walang kasing saya ang Paskong Pinoy. Dumaan man ang problema at pandemya, kayang-kayang lampasan basta't nagdadamayan at nagmamahalan.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Tuloy na tuloy pa rin ang Pasko dito sa V81 Radio, Manila.
Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y mapapakinggan.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the program anchors and producers and do not necessarily reflect the policies and position of this station. Get into the treasure trove of undiscovered music through Napalm, your new All Pinoy Alternative music program. Whether it's rock, metal, reggae, soul, or pop, we have it covered. Napalm features upcoming Pinoy artist and musician, hosted by your alternative revivalist, Charlie Diaz, and resident rockista, Pards Moro. So sit back and relax. Enjoy Napalm. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila, where alternative lives.
Good morning, afternoon, and good evening to all of our digital Pinoys worldwide. This is your anchor, Charlie Diaz, welcoming everyone to our new All Pinoy Alternative music program where we feature, highlight, and support our upcoming Filipino artists and musicians. So always remember, Napalm is your alternative music source. So today, Season 3 of Episode 28, entitled Trying Something New This Season. Yun po, malalaman nyo po sa aming bagong episode format for today. We will explain that later. But before anything else, we would like to, of course, thank our audiences or our OFW community and the Pinoy music community that has been supporting us all throughout the world, specifically from Australia, Bahrain, Canada, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Japan, Kuwait, Malaysia, New Zealand, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, South Korea, Thailand, UAE, UK, USA, and Vietnam. And syempre po, of course, sa ating motherland, Philippines. So let me introduce to you my co-anchor, a resident rockista, a band member, a lyricist, a guitarist, and of course, a passionate napalm advocate, Mr. Pards Moro.
Hello, magandang hapon sa lahat. Pards Moro here, your resident artista dito sa V81, Napalm Radio. Kamusta, Charlie?
Okay naman. Medyo from where I'm running, from where I'm having the show right now, medyo we're taking shape about the studio. Siguro by end of December, end of this month, medyo ayos-ayos na tong studio na to. But it's coming together.
Ganda na headset, ah.
Yeah, of course. That is coming from our our partner here today, Jabra, which we will explain later in the third segment of our program, so that our viewers and our listeners would know more about this company and its exciting products.
Sana magkaroon din ako niyan.
It actually not delay lang. It's on its way. Of course, natawagin natin ng LBC dyan. Hello guys, paki-deliver lang on time.
Okay. Ayun, so this is season 3, ano? So should we discuss kung anong mangyayari sa season 3 o ano muna tayo? Music muna tayo.
I think we will play the first music from Day Koska.
Yes, music from Day Koska entitled December 17. So nakikinig si Day at si Collie Herb ngayon, later on. Sige. So this is December 17 from Day Koska.
for me to cry all the night. The sound that steps away from me can handle this next tomorrow because of December 17th. It's hard for me to cry on tonight. The sound that steps away from me can handle this next tomorrow because of December 17th. You painted my life with your color and I knew it's not meant for me. Now I'm back in the blue because of December 17th. Why, oh, why I'm back in the blue? Why, oh, why I'm back? Why, oh, why I'm back in the blue? Why, oh, why I'm back? Because of December 17th.
Thank you very much, Miss Day
Day
Cosca.
Cosca.
Okay, so let me just introduce to you, actually, give our viewers a background of our new format for this episode, no? So, like from ours, from season 1 and season 2, we have been featuring bands in almost the entirety of our program. So we feature, if not 5 to 6 of their original songs, and the band themselves when the question and answer portion for the entire segments. I think 2 or 3 or even 4. Plus we have our head to head. This time for season 3, ginawa namin po mga sa aming mga manonood na yung format is almost the same still pa rin half of the time. So we are still featuring napalm bands, artists out there in the same format. Pero every odd or every in between episodes po, nagpasok na kami ng medyo ibang format because we have been trying to listen to our audiences and on the comments from the entire community of Napalm. Ang sinasabi po nila sa amin, dapat fini-feature rin po daw namin ang mga partners ni Napalm. Yung mga other companies, groups or individuals that support the ecosystem of alternative music. So, ano po ba yung mga yon? So, we can feature mga tattoo artists, mga apparel na gumagawa for our alternative artists, musical instruments, all those things and more, of course. Yun po yung binibigyan rin namin ng specific segment to feature them so that the entire community of Nepal knows that these companies and these individuals or these groups are actually there to enhance the entire community as a whole. Yun. And actually plus parts, yung portion mo mamaya, yung Back to Napalm, is a portion where we are inviting back some of the artists that we featured before. Kasi syempre pagka na-feature ka na sa Nepal, medyo nakilala ka na ng konti, no? During the time na like probably going through the couple of months, meron kang composition na bago, meron kang music collaboration na bago or new materials and stuff that you would like to feature, not as an entire segment or not an entire episode, but just a segment. Then you give us a call, you contact us again, and we will feature 1 or 2 or even 3 of your songs so that the listeners out there and the audiences would hear again and know your original compositions.
Yes. So, ayun. So later on, we will have another guest from season 1. So, to share his music with, actually, it's a collaboration. So, I'd like to remind everyone na meron tayong Napalm Hour. So, for those of you na naghahanap ng music na kakaiba from traditional radio, yung medyo gusto nyo Pinoy Alternative, you can download the V81 app, any app store. So, from Mondays to Fridays, 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock ng tanghali hanggang 1 o'clock ng tanghali, and 8 o'clock ng gabi hanggang 9 o'clock ng gabi, nagpapatugtog tayo doon sa ating app ng music galing sa mga nag-guest natin or original music or original Pinoy alternative music sa Napalm. So yun, you just have to download the B81 app kahit sa ang Play Store or download nyo lang din from Mondays to Fridays. Ayun. Bago tayo magkwentuhan, here's another song from Collie Herb. No? Guest natin siya a few episodes ago. Here's a song called Nakaw na Sandali.
Magkasama, oh, kahit tamis, balikan ang mga nakaw na sandali na tayo'y magkapiling. Labis ang saya kapag ika'y aking kasama. Tintig ng puso ko'y parang tambol sa ligaya. Sana'y wala ng katapusan, pag-ibig na nararamdaman. Pagkat sa'yo lang nakadama ng tunay na pagmamahal. Pagbigis ng ating mga kamay, sana'y di mawalay pa. Mga pangaral sa isa't isa, akin at sa'yo'y sa buhay. Panalangin sa may kapal, na sana'y di mawalay pa. Pagkat ikaw lang ang tanging dasal, makasama sa buhay ko. Balikan ang mga nakaw na sandali na tayo'y magkasama. Oh, kahit tamis, balikan ang mga nakaw na sandali na tayo'y magkapiling. Balikan ang mga nakaw na sandali na tayo'y magkasama. Oh, kahit tamis, ng mga nakaw na sandali na tayo'y makapiling. Oh, kay sarap balikan ng mga nakaw na sandali na tayo'y makasama. Oh, kay tamis balikan ng mga nakaw na sandali na tayo'y makapiling. Oh, kay sarap ng mga nakaw na sandali.
Okay, we will pause for a short break. Stay tuned to hear in Napalm, your new All Pinoy Alternative music source.
Magbabalik ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila. Connected ka na ba para laging updated sa mga bagong shows, promos, trending news, viral videos, events, o patok na OPM hits? Just follow us on Facebook at V81 Radio Manila. Simple lang, itype lang ang letter V81 Radio Manila. O, di ba madali lang? Kaya i-like at i-follow na. Coming soon on Napalm Season 3. If you rock with them, we're gonna roll them. Get ready for Napalm Music Awards because your new All Pinoy Alternative music source is about to bring the house down. Abangan at tumutok lang tuwing Sunday, 1 p.m. dito sa Napalm para sa mga updates. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila. Balikan na natin ang new All Pinoy Alternative Music. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila.
Okay, welcome back. You're still here on Napalm, your new All Pinoy Alternative music program. Before I go to our second segment and feature our collaboration for this afternoon, just like to announce two things. No, shout out to Day Koska, who is actually watching our program today, as well as April, Loris, Oralio Bermudez. And of course, nakita nyo kanina yung commercial na Napalm Music Awards 2020. Medyo sasabihin namin ni Pards yan on our next episode once we already have every mechanics in place, but stay tuned. We will definitely have that towards this month until the next month, and we will advise to you how the entire award show will go on.
I'd like also to greet Rev and Marvin Halili, Reggie De La Vega, Kali 143 sa Oregon. Nakikinig sila ngayon. Gising pa sila ngayon.
Okay. Good evening, guys. Thank you very much for watching. So for just to proceed for us now, we our Back to Napalm or BTN is all about collaboration of several musicians, of course, alternative musicians. So for this afternoon, we are featuring, actually ikaw, kasama doon Pards, no? Si Jay Abueg of Becoming Tatiana, and of course, a poet, si Fritz. So let me just introduce. During the pandemic, most of us had a lot of time on our hands. Many of us use time for, for good use, indoor activities, becoming a trend. TikTok usage reached an all-time high. Online music collaboration kept our musicians busy using the internet and whatever musical instrument available to create music. So people started to write poetry or lyrics. Old dusty guitars were brought out, and from the storage, drum sets had started to produce their beat, and smartphones become a recording tool. This is one of those stories. So let me introduce to you the collaborators this afternoon. So of course, ladies first, no? So Fritz, Regis, she is a poet and based in Abu Dhabi. And of course, Joseph J. Abueg of Becoming Tatiana, as well as with the support of our resident trackista, Alpard Moro.
Hi.
Hello Fritz. Hello Jay.
Hi.
First of all, salamat sa time na nandito kayo kasi alam ko medyo busy kayo. For those of you na kasi medyo kulang yung details si Jay is also busy din dahil he's in charge with the family business. Which is also a flight attendant. Aside from outside work, poet. Si Jay naman is businessman outside. So, salamat at nandito kayo kahit na medyo sobrang busy nyo. Okay. So, yeah. So, like most of the people na nakulong sa bahay nung pandemic, so kami, ako, si Jay, si Fritz, so we're also struggling to find something to do, So Jay and I is medyo press kami, so we're into music. So si Fritz naman is into poetry. So after work or pagka so syempre kami ni Jay ay gumagawa ng music. Si Fritz naman ay gumagawa ng poetry. So I would like to share with the audience yung process paano ba kami gumagawa ng music, or in the case of Fritz, paano ba siya gumagawa ng poetry. Sige, Fritz, matagal ka na gumagawa ng poems, So, kailan ka nag-start na gumawa? Is this something that you do nung bata ka pa, or something na nagawa na enjoy mo ngayong, nag-aaral ka, or ganito?
Di ba usually naman kasi pag sa school, hello muna to everyone. Anyways, to go back to your question, yung usually naman sa school, di ba, we have English subjects and Filipino subjects. So we are obliged to make compositions in English, ganun, or in Filipino. Kaya lang hindi ko naman pinupursue yun. Hindi ko naman alam na gusto ko palang gumawa ng any poems or any kind of poetry. So I think it was just about 6 years ago when I started writing again. So, yun. And then, nagustuhan ko naman na nagsusulat. So, from then, yun, I think tinatry ko naman siyang i-develop from 6 years ago up until now.
So, you still remember yung unang nasulat mo, yung unang mga nasulat mo? Tungkol saan na yun?
Syempre, besides dun sa mga maliliit na mga nasulat ko na poems before, ang pinaka natatandaan ko lang na nasulat ko na medyo may essence na ng konti was it was actually about the night, like darkness, ganyan. Usually kasi 'di ba during the night feeling natin parang everything covers us because it's dark, but actually it's the night that removes all our inhibitions and makes us freer, parang more free. So I think isa yun sa mga poems na naalala ko na medyo meron ng significance. Yun I think yun na naalala ko na first.
Okay, kasi gumagawa din ako before ng poetry, around siguro high school. Pero ang ginagawa ko is mag-isip ako ng mga pick-up lines, isusulat ko sa papel, ibabato ko sa crush ko. So, hindi ko alam, ginawa mo ba ito, Jay? Matawa lang si Jay.
Hindi ko alam, pwede palang ganun. Hindi ko naisip yun.
Hindi ko naisip yun. Anyway, could you share with us, ikaw, Fritz, paano mo ginagawa yun? Kasi parang ang hirap magsulat eh. Minsan, alam mo yung mag-start ka magsulat, hindi mo alam kung saan ka mag-start eh. Parang laging papasok sa'yo, kanta, tapos parang naisip ko na to or narinig ko na to somewhere, gano'n. So, in your process of creating poetry, paano ka start? I mean, where do you begin?
Yung sa inyo kasi hindi ko ganong sure kung paano yung music, no? Kasi wala naman akong alam dyan. Ang alam ko lang sa music, kumanta ng videoke. Makinig. So, wala akong ganong alam dyan. Pero sa poetry, sa ginagawa ko, hindi ko naman siya pinaplano na parang, sige, uupo ako ngayon and I'll start writing. Hindi naman siya. Usually, parang, meron ka lang a certain thought, ganyan, or a word that you like, or you heard a word from something that you watch or from another person, or you're emotionally charged, for example, and you just want to put it into writing. So what I do if I have like a certain thought or an emotion, I just write it on my, I have like a memo pad on my phone, and I start writing. Pag medyo parang medyo mataba yung utak ko, I can finish like a poem. But if not, pag medyo tinatamad ako or hindi ako ganong maganang magsulat, ganon, or wala akong ganong naiisip na isulat, babalikan ko lang yung word na yon, ganon. Tapos, i-expand ko lang siya from a thought or a word. Tapos, I have to reread it, ganyan. Kapag nasatisfy na ako, usually hindi ko na binabalikan yung poem na yun. Kasi pag binalikan ko siya after a few months or weeks, tapos pinalitan ako ng mga words or something dun sa poem na yon, what happens is nag-iiba na yung poem kasi nag-iiba na yung yung emotions mo at that time. So, yun. Tapos, may mga poems ako na immediately I can finish mabilis, pero may mga iba naman wala, hanging pa din ganun. Yun.
So,
feeling ko yun.
Pagka medyo inspired ka, sabi mo ba na mas mabilis matapos yung isang poem?
Inspired ka. Paano ba yung inspiration? Inspiration ng masaya ka or inspiration na hindi ka masaya?
Pwedeng parehas eh. Kasi parehong driving force siya to create something eh. Parang could be happiness. Pero pag inspired ka, mabilis bang gumawa? Parang gano'n?
Hindi. Ang inspiration kasi depende siya eh. I think you can be inspired sa something na yung happy, ganyan, di ba? Or sa love, na happy, gano'n. Pwede ka naman din ma-inspire dun sa yung opposite ng happy at saka opposite ng in love ka or gano'n, di ba? So, I think inspiration, it's not only like the connotation of people na palagi siyang masaya, ganon. So, pero pag check ko, pag tinitinan ko yung mga iba kong sinulat, ganyan, mostly siya eh, sa pagiging alone, ganyan. Kasi matagal na akong mag-isa dito. Though, of course, I have friends, I have family, pero I live alone. So, siguro doon din ang gagaling eh. Kasi, di ba, you get more creative when you're alone. Yun. So, I don't know about inspiration ng, hindi ko alam paano yung sinasabi mo. Siguro, magkaiba tayo. Inspiration.
Iba yung driving force eh. May iba na, katulad for example, like Evidence of Sugar Free. Pag mahilig daw sa magsulat kapag malungkot ka or minsan broken hearted song, gano'n. So, Jay, let's go to Jay. Si Jay naman kasi is something involved sa music. So, sa paggawa ng music, si Jay a little bit unique kasi nakita ko yung way kung paano ginagawa ni Jay. So, Jay, lately ka lang natuto mag-record ng songs, ano? Tama ba?
Yeah, medyo matagal na rin. Pero yung itong way kung paano ko siya nire-record, medyo bago-bago siya. Pero syempre, 'di ba, yung time natin, naalala mo yung yung stereo ng dalawang tape deck. Tapos yung deck B may record.
Cassette tape.
Yan. So, way before pa. Pero yung gantong recording na medyo Pino, medyo lately lang yan.
So, paano ka natuto na mag-record ng music at home? Yun.
Out of necessity.
So,
Ano din, kasi nga, nung I think mga 2006, 2007, yung naglalabasan na yung mga YouTubers na yung tulad nila Misha, nila Keith Mero, nila Ola England, naglalabasan sila ng ano. And they were just recording their own stuff dun sa house nila. Then pinapublish nila sa YouTube. So ako nasabi ko, parang ito na yata yung tamang way. Kunyari musician ka at the time. Ito yata yung tamang way. Kasi before, akala ko, di ba dati noon, you'll try to get gigs around the metro, hoping that a recording producer would see you. They would give you the, di ba? Ay, nung time na tumutugtog, nagbabar gigs ako nung time, walang ganun eh. So, diba, nag-iiba na yung music industry, nag-iiba na siya nung time na yun. So yun, research, then yun din, may mga tao din na napagtatanungan. Yun.
Kumbaga,
pero
naging malaking factor.
Basically talaga out of necessity. Sabi ko kailangan I need to do this hindi naman by myself, but I need to learn how to do this. Bukod dun sa gumagawa ka ng materials mo, kailangan sa mga musician ngayon, kailangan alam mo na rin kung paano mo siya i-record, how you gonna publish it, parang ganun. Yan.
If we compare yung for example, we go to a music store 15 years ago. Pag pumunta ka doon, limited yung gear na makukuha mo eh. Nakatulong ba yung availability ng music equipment dun sa way kung paano ka nag-record ng music or sa learning mo ng pagre-record ngayon?
Actually, yun nga eh, parang double-edged sword siya. Kasi, di ba dati, bibili ka ng tape, bibili ka ng CD, di ba? Para mapakinggan mo or aantayin mo talaga sa radio. Hindi tulad ngayon, instant access. Ang problema nga lang, bumagsak yung music industry kasi wala nang bibili ng tape, wala nang bumibili ng CD, di ba? Pero ewan ko sa parang sa point of view ko naman, okay siya kasi yung accessibility nandoon, yung mga bands or artists na hindi mo mapapakinggan. Ngayon, pwede mo na i-search mo lang siya, mapapakinggan mo. Magkakaroon ka ng idea kung ano yung klase ng tugtugan nila, parang gano'n. Pero yun nga lang, nag-iba yung music industry. So, iba na yung niya ngayon, status niya ngayon. So, yun.
So, could you parang share to us yung main tools mo for recording? Anong ginagamit mo kung nag-record ka?
For interface, I use IK Multimedia iRig HD2 going into my MacBook Air. Then, yung DAW na gamit ko is GarageBand. Then, plugins, ToneForge by JST. Then, meron akong IK Multimedia na iLoud studio monitors. So, yun. Basically, yun.
And for walang amplifiers. Diretso sa laptop.
Diretso lang sa laptop.
Okay.
For mic, yung IK Multimedia rin na iMic Studio HD, yan yung gamit ko for vocals naman.
Okay. So for those of you listening, si Jay and si Fritz, you have collaborated to create a song, no? So it's something na na-create nung pandemic. So, Fritz and I co-wrote the lyrics nung kanta. And si Jay naman is in charge of parang the whole vibe of the music eh. Parang yung buong musicality si Jay yun eh. Si Jay lahat nag-record eh. So, it's a song entitled Agony. So, it's the first time we'll be sharing here. Actually, first time ko din mag-share ng music dito sa Napalm. So, ayun. This is a song entitled Agony. So, sige, pakinggan muna na natin para marinig ng ating audience.
to strangers, me and my agony. Like we're born sinners of each other's melancholy. No further beneath my smile, it's tragedy. Seems we conspire to feel alike, lost and lonely. Find it funny how we are lonely, deprived of laughter. We find the other. Oh, could it be that you and me could fit together so perfectly? We are in each other's destiny. Each of us broken in harmony. Oh, I am imprisoned, but did no crime. It's baffling. There are no tears. I have my smile. Inside I'm dying. I find it funny how we are lonely, deprived of laughter. We find the other. Oh, could it be that you and me could fit together so perfectly? We are in each other's destiny. Each of us broken in harmony. Oh, could fit together in harmony. So perfectly. So could fit together so perfectly.
So that was the song titled Agony by Fritz, J, and me. Ano tingin mo, Charlie? Okay lang ba? Pasado ba?
Oo naman. Actually nung pinapatugtog nyo nga yung yung Agony, it reminded me yung sinabi ni Regine Ong tsaka ni Day Cosca na, because of their current situation, medyo ang hirap nilang mag-compose or gumawa ng original songs. Kaya medyo they're really opening up for collaboration. Kasi yung alam niya, yung medyo yung mga kanilang band members hindi rin pwede, they don't want to really go out and kulang yung mga instruments sila and stuff. There is really a room for collaboration among musicians.
No, I agree. Actually yung sinabi mo na hirap makapag-compose, parang late last year, nag-post din ako ng isang guitar riff, no? Tapos sabi ko, hindi ko malagyan ng lyrics. Tapos nagkataon, si Fritz is doing poetry. Message me, sabi niya, meron akong sinulat. Hindi ko alam kung papasok dun sa mag-fit dun sa riff, no? Sabi, sige. Nag-send sa akin si Fritz ng ilang, nagkataon, there's this parang haiku. May sinulat siya isang haiku. Pwede ba natin i-flash dito yung haiku? Ito. Ralph?
Okay. Yung haiku na verses.
Nandito ba siya?
Not sure. Anyway, our technical will figure it out later.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, the first verse of the song is not mine. No? This song started with yung haiku na ginawa ni Fritz. No? Ang sabi doon is, we were never strangers, me and my agony, like we were born sitters of each other's melancholy. Yun yung haiku. And then from there, since wala kang magawa, pandemic, hindi kayo makalabas, so I started to write based dun sa haiku na yun. And then, Fritz, could you tell us something about this haiku? Alam mo siya natulat,
Okay, parang yan, pauwi yata ako ng Philippines, parang mag-vacation ako. Tapos, I can't sleep sa plane. So I started writing some small poems lang naman siguro. It's one of the string of small poems that I was able to create sa plane. Tapos, cause I checked on my memo pad. Tapos, iniisip ko kung nung time na yun, ano ba yung nararamdaman ko. Pero feeling ko naman, di naman ako nakakaramdam ng agony nung time na yun. Lang talaga. Siguro, feeling ko yung words na agony tsaka melancholy, maganda lang sila ng mga words. So, tinry ko lang kung paano ko siya pwedeng ilagay sa isang haiku nga, na nagdedepende siya sa kung ano sigurong naramdaman ko before, siguro may naramdaman ako na sadness or something. So, I was able to create that very simple lang naman na 4-liner poem. Yun. Tapos, pero from what I remember, di ba parang we created something like a longer version of that. Tapos, what you told me was parang masyadong mahirap kapag masyadong mahaba or hindi kasha. Hindi ko alam kung hindi siya kasha dun sa music na paglalagyan, parang gano'n. Tapos you created yung version mo and then we had to fix it. Kasi ang hindi kasi feeling ko lang kapag you created a poem, somehow if you wanna collaborate with somebody, gusto mo pa rin makip yung essence nung sinulat mo, 'di ba? So, in all fairness naman kay Alfred, in all fairness naman sa kanya, open naman siya sa sa mga sinasabi ko na parang pwede ba na ganito? Kailangan ganito ilagay natin, ganyan. So, it's a good collaboration kasi hindi naman tayo nagpaka-selfish, I think. O baka selfish ako. Hindi naman tayo nagpaka-selfish sa pag-form nung song nung lyrics nung song. Yun.
Actually, I think merong 6 yata or 8 versions. No? Kasi meron pang isang collaborator na wala dito anyway, at almost at the same time nung pandemic, si Jay is also creating his own music. Nag-message naman siya sa akin na, bro, kaya mo ba lagyan to ng lyrics? Unfortunately, nung time na yon, hindi ko malagyan ng lyrics yung send niya kasi Jay is parang medyo jazz chords yung ginagamit ni Jay madalas . So I'm not into jazz. And then medyo nahihirap din ako. Medyo technical din si Jay. So sabi ko, Jay, I have this song that I'm working on. Sabi ko, hindi ko sinulat to entirely. Sabi ko, kumbaga, collaboration, almost 50-50 din kami dito. Sabi ko, you might want to listen to it. Check mo kung may ma-pick up ka or may inspire ka or something na ganito. Kasi si Jay is also ganun eh. Parang kailangan niya ma-inspire sa words or kailangan niya may pumasok. Kasi kung wala ring mangyayari, hindi siya makapag-create ng music. So, I sent him the file, I sent him all the lyrics. Tapos, Jay, kwento mo kami, paano mo nabuo yung music? Kasi, as I understood it, the way I interpreted it, parang punk grunge metal something eh.
Yeah.
Tapos,
So,
you did the opposite eh.
Hindi, yun nga, sinend mo sa akin yung version mo, which is like grunge alternative, so distorted guitars, yung normal na grunge alternative. So ako naman, okay, fine. Then pinapakinggan ko yung lyrics. Sabi ko nga kasi, di ba, after a while, minessage kita na parang, hey bro, parang gusto mo bang Tatiana treatment? So at the time, di mo pa ano Tatiana treatment. So parang ang idea ko kung ano yung ginawa mo originally, if i-flip ko siya. So kung ginawa mo siyang grunge alternative, gagawin ko naman siyang parang chill hop na new wave na ambient na ganun. Then, as I was doing it, parang the more siyang parang bumabagay dun sa lyrical concept ng lyrics, kumbaga. So, yun yung ano dun. Yung basta finilip ko lang yung idea mo, kung ano yung tinatahak na idea mo, yung kabaliktaran nun yung pinuntahan ko, parang ganun.
So, are there any bands na parang peg na ginamit mo for inspiration para dito sa
yeah, mga new wave band, like kasi ako heavy Depeche Mode, Tears for Fears, mga ganyan. Then weird nga kasi nga I don't try to listen to just one genre. Kumbaga, pwede ko sabihin na may influence ng Depeche Mode yun or Tears for Fears, any new wave band. Then meron din mga modern naman na meron dyan Periphery, meron ka maririnig dyan Periphery, may maririnig ka din dyan Tool, gano'n. Pwede rin ako mag-way back na meron yan concept na Motown, mga gano'n. Kasi yung bassline, kumbaga kung papakinggan mo yung bassline parang medyo funk na Motown na ano. Then yung paano ko yung layers niya. Basta pagdating sa mga layers ng sound, lagi ako pumupunta sa new wave eh, kasi nagagalingan ako sa pag-ano nila ng layers of sound, parang gano'n.
Speaking of new wave, Charlie is well-versed sa new wave. So, yun ang Charlie, forte ni Charlie. New wave.
During the 80s. Oo nga. Pero, that was a long time ago.
Grabe, sobra naman yung long time ago.
Okay. So ayun. I'm sure yun, marami sa atin din dito na listeners. Of course, marami pa rin hindi nakalabas. Di ba? Alam ko hindi pa rin pwede lumabas ang kids, and yung senior citizens. So marami pa rin talaga naghahanap din what to do at home. So some of them indoor activities. Yung iba, syempre, might also want to try writing poetry or recording songs. So, Fritz, could you give any advice dun sa mga listeners natin na wants to start writing poetry or nagsusulat na ngayon, they want to improve or they want to learn something new? May advice ka ba sa kanila or like for example, do we have to have wide vocabulary or sino yung mga pwede kong basahin or check sa internet na pwede kong basahin or kung saan ako pwede matuto, parang ganun. Or you could share your poetry, saan nila makikita yung poetry mo or saan nila mababasa. Yun.
Okay, wait lang. Hindi ko sure kung ako yung proper na person para magbigay ng advice, no? Pero gusto ko munang sabihin na thank you very much, Jay, for flipping the music. Maraming salamat kasi finlip mo siya. Anyways, yung sa advice, hindi ko masasabi kung paano yung bawat tao kasi 'di ba individuals kasi magkakaiba naman tayo kung paano tayo mag-perceive ng art, kung paano tayo mag-express ng art, ganyan. So para lang sa akin, siguro ang pinaka-simple, we have to experience the ordinary. Kung ano yung ordinary things, yung mga ordinary moments, we have to experience yung mga normal na moments. Tapos, ang nangyayari kasi, ang nakikita ko kasi dito sa bagong mundo natin, parang lahat ng tao gusto maging positive, gusto maging happy, gusto maging yung laging doon. Hindi nila tina-try na i-experience lahat ng emotions. Feeling ko kasi ang art, ano siya very emotional siya in all aspects of art ha. Music, poetry, painting. Sa akin lang naman to. So hindi ko alam kung paano siya sa inyo. So feeling ko kapag na-experience mo yung ordinary moments, you just have to let it flow into you. Tapos i-experience mo lahat ng emotions na nararamdaman mo sa mga ordinary moments na yon. Pagkatapos, kung meron kang happiness, joy, anger, anxiety, everything, experience it. Tapos you let it flow out through your creativity. You can paint, you can make music, you can write poems, ganyan. And then just make sure lang through your flowing in and out, make sure lang you don't hurt yourself or you don't hurt anybody else. Yun, very important yun. Tsaka feeling ko kasi ang art, hindi ka dapat yung parang, oh, I want to inspire the world. I want to, be famous. I want to be like this, like that. I think it's really, first, it should be self-expression. You have to express yourself first and be comfortable on how to express yourself. Feeling ko parang dun siya dapat nagsa-start. Tsaka ang palagay ko kasi ang pinakamalaking form of art is love. So kasi yung center ng everything, all your other emotions, your creativity, you do everything out of love. Love for, hindi lang romantic love, out of love for your family, for the world, for, I don't know, whatever you think that you love, you feel that you love. Tapos, yun, i-experience mo lang siya. Tapos, during your self-expression, just always think to be kind to yourself, be kind to whatever nakikita mo sa paligid mo. Tapos yun, be kind to the world. Feeling ko, mas magpo-progress yung art mo kapag ganun. Yun. I think yun. Hindi ko alam if it makes sense, but that's how I see it.
Parang iintay ko yung sinasabi mo before . Charlie, nung gines ko si Fritz, sabi ko, parang hesitant pa siya. Sabi niya.
Hindi pa rin ako, hindi ko pa natatanggap. Hesitant pa rin ako hanggang ngayon.
Sabi ko, you get to promote whatever you want to promote. Sabi ko, yung kung ano mo, yung business mo or whatever. Sabi niya, tapos sinano niya, pwede daw ba niya i-promote yung world peace? So, kanina habang nagsasalita siya, sabi ko, okay, sige, world peace.
Joke lang yun. Joke lang. Feeling ko lang pang Miss Universe kasi yung promotion ng world peace usually Sana, nag-Miss Universe ako, kaya lang. Yun, hindi. Kung sa promotion, if you want to read some, like, hindi amateur poems from me, you can check na lang sa Instagram yung #AlmondAugustPoetry. Almond as in yung not na almond, August as in yung August na month, tapos poetry as in poetry. So you can check out some of my poems. Hindi po ako professional at hindi ko din alam kung saan mag-aaral. Yun na nga lang, you have to read siguro kasi somehow if you want to write, you have to have a wider vocabulary sana. Yun.
Yun. So, yun. Napaka-humble ni Fritz. No? So, #AlmondAugustPoetry. So, Jay, I'm sure other musicians, siyempre, yung iba naman is into music, So, could you share something na pwede mo ma-advise sa mga tao nasa bahay at gusto nilang maglibang Ano yung pwede mo share sa kanila for those who want to record at home?
Yun nga, tulad nga sabi ko ngayon, yung accessibility, sobrang nandiyan na, nasa harapan mo na yung access. Kumbaga, you just need, syempre sa nangyari ngayon, di ba? Hindi mo makasama yung mga kabanda mo or wala kayong gig sa labas. Wag ka na masyado mag-dwell doon and take this opportunity to learn more, to learn new things like ang dami na kasing option like meron naman mga free na DAW, like meron free na Pro Tools, may yung Audacity. So pwede nyo doon kayo magsimula. Then ang daming free plugins for guitar, for drums, for ano. So then ang dami ding tutorials sa YouTube like yung mga pinapanood ko talaga yung si GarageBand and Beyond, sila Rick Beato, may URM Academy. So yun, ang dami ano lang talaga kailangan buksan mo lang yung isip mo ngayon na if you're gonna compare it doon dati, 'di ba? Parang parang ang sarap maging musikero ngayon because you have all this access. Hindi ka na kailangan bumili ng recording console, hindi mo na kailangan gumastos sa studio, mga ganyan. Nandiyan na lahat sa harapan mo, aaralin mo lang talaga. Yeah.
Ayun. Okay, thank you Jay, thank you Fritz. Alam ko busy kayo at maraming salamat at binigyan niyo kami ng time dito sa Napalm. Charlie, do you have any other questions for Jay and Fritz?
Well, actually, they have their insights are very valuable to all of our fellow artists, our Napalm community, alternative music, and of course our Pinoy community viewers. Medyo at least na medyo kaya nga nung mga lumalabas sa comment section natin. Some of them one of them is probably a poet, and she agrees to the approach or to the insight of Fritz when it comes to doing or composing poetry.
So
anyway, so I think what are the key learnings that you have to we can generate about this whole experience of collaboration parts?
Well, no, I think kasi this is not the first time na I use poetry sa songs, ano. So of course, yung iba na nagsa-struggle, yun. So from this experience, poetry is an excellent source of lyrics or inspiration, no? Especially if you can relate to the words na nababasa mo or na-experience mo siya. So number 2 is from Jay, no? You don't need to have expensive gear or fancy guitar or anything to create music, no? So kami na Jay nung pandemic minsan nagpapalitan kami ng files through phone. So, i-record ko through phone ganito kasi hindi naman ako makapunta sa bahay niya kasi wala akong equipment. No? So si Fritz, nag-communicate kami through parang messenger. So sobrang haba na nung messenger namin, umabot parang 8 versions nung ano. And then yung buti na lang Jay, nung dumating sa'yo, maayos na. Kasi sobrang gulo. Timongan ba or end or kung ano man word yun.
Sorry.
Uusapan namin yun ng mga half day. Sabi, bakit the end? Kasi ganito yan. Kasi ganyan.
Pero di ba yun nga di ba? Kahit nga ang lalayo natin, di ba? Yung access ngayon di ba? Parang nagawa natin without even seeing each other personally. Diba?
Nangyari din pala sa atin yun, Jay. Sabi mo, ayoko ibaba mo ng C, ayoko ibaba ng C. Kasi subukan natin.
Diba? Yung accessibility ngayon ang galing Parang the technology itself is way sobrang advanced na. We just need to learn how to maximize it in a way, diba? Parang
Another learning is, siyempre nung pandemic, wala tayong makausap, wala tayong ganito. We can go out with friends, we can go out for ourselves, namamasyal. So, writing poetry, creating music, helps you keeps you away from anxiety or depression. Kasi at that time, parang occupied ako So parang I'm looking forward ako sa revisions ni Fritz, or looking forward ako sa send sa akin ni Jay na okay to, parang bago yung sinend ni Jay. So, parang it keeps me parang occupied sa medyo productive na things. So, hindi ko alam sa inyo kung it's the same dun sa nangyari, no? Pero, for me, that was that helped a lot nung time na yun. Parang gano'n, na medyo busy ako sa ibang mas productive na bagay. Parang gano'n. So, ayun.
So I think before we end the segment parts, no, we would like to, of course, personally thank Fritz and Jay, and I would like to call both of them. Fritz, what can you say? Just to probably a parting words to your hundreds, if not thousands, of fans, relatives,
Saan?
friends, and followers of your poetry. What can you say to them?
Unang-una, nasan po kayo, fans? Sino man sila? Wala po akong fans. Ako po ay isa lamang na amateur. At nagkataon lang na kahit papano, nakakatuwa kasi we were able to collaborate nga. So, naging song yung isa sa mga poems ko. So, that's really nice. Parting words, siguro enjoy lang yung pag-create ng art. Yun, and love your art lang siguro. And yun, I think that's it lang. And be generous siguro and be open-minded din. Kasi if you're going to collaborate with another person, you just have to be open-minded and communication nga para mas maging maganda yung kalalabasan nung masterpiece, parang ganon. Yun.
Okay. Thank you very much, Fritz. How about you, Jay?
Yun nga, parang gusto ko lang i-second yung sinabi ni Fritz kanina nga na kung kukuha ka ng inspiration, wag lang yung happy or ganun. Kailangan lahat ng klase ng emotion, namnamin mo rin eh. Kumbaga, kasi tulad nga niyang agony, parang hindi ko maalala kung ano yung naging inspiration dyan. Basta it's just a spur ng moment. Tapos yun na, nagdire-diretso siyang ganun. So yun, then yun nga, have an open mind nga. Siyempre, lalo na magko-collaborate ka. Wag mong isipin lagi yung hindi gusto ko kasi ito output ko to, kailangan nandito to, ganyan. Kung ano yung magpapaganda dun sa song or dun sa masterpiece kung ano yung mag-communicate kayo maigi and take it with an open mind talaga. Yung mga suggestions ng mga magko-collaborate sa'yo. Yan.
Okay. Thank you very much again, Fritz and Jay. So we will pause for a short break. Stay tuned here on Nail Palm, your new All Pinoy Alternative Music Program.
Magbabalik ang new All Pinoy Alternative Music. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila. Are you ready to explore a new kind of music? Yung bang kakaiba na hindi mo pa napapakinggan, mga bagong artist, nagugulat sa inyo sa kanilang awit at tugtugan. Discover them, hear them in Napalm Hour. Ang Napalm ay ang new All Pinoy Alternative Music source na para sa kakaibang musika. Alternative artists and bands all the time. Catch them at Napalm Hour. Mondays through Fridays, 12 noon to 1 p.m. and 8 to 9 p.m. Streaming live on V81 Radio mobile app. Kaya i-download mo na for free. Now na! Balikan na natin ang new All Pinoy Alternative Music. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila.
Okay, welcome back. You're still here on Napalm, your new All Pinoy Alternative Music program, featuring for this segment, our Napalm Partner of the Week. The company is called Jabra. So let me introduce to you of course, the representative of Jabra for this discussion. No? So let me introduce the sales manager for enterprise of Jabra Philippines, Miss Don Bakay Jr., and Jabra's regional pre-sales and technical trainer for APAC, Mr. Harold Pasqua.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon,
Hey,
guys.
good afternoon, guys.
Hello, Harold.
Early, it's Mr.
Hello, Don.
Okay, thank you. So let me, just to go through the interesting part of getting to know Jabra. So first question is, tell us about Jabra, guys, and its origin. Kasi para for our our community who doesn't know what Jabra is, please give us a background.
Okay, Harold.
Don.
So, yeah. Wala lang, Harold. Yeah. Anyway, GN started in 1869 and was founded by Mr. Tigan. He's known to have created the first telegraphic connection between China and the rest of the world. Taking pride for being in the industry for more than 150 years, Jabra continues to offer the world intelligent audio solutions. The GN headquarters are located in Copenhagen, Denmark, and has branches in over 100 countries with approximately 6,000 employees worldwide. Since 1869, GN has evolved throughout the years, making its acquisition of Jabra in 2000, followed by the creation of its first Bluetooth headsets on the same year. At present, Jabra continues to launch headsets and video solutions, such as the introduction of the Evolve 2 series headsets, which later on will be discussed by Harold, and of course the Elite 85 this year for the consumer item. Charlie?
Okay. So I think that puts already a credibility about Jabra being a company who has more than 150 years in the business, and it's a European company, no? So thank you very much for that, Don. So my next question is, operating on a global scale, how is Jabra doing it right now? So what is Jabra's presence right now when it comes to the worldwide distribution?
So under GN, GN stands, by the way, by Great Nordic or Great Northern. So in addition to what has been previously discussed, Jabra is the only people creating consumer headsets, professional headsets, video solutions, and hearing aid under one roof, as you can see in our slides. Its presence in the global stage has been tried and tested over 150 years, creating intelligent audio solutions that let you hear more, do more, and be more than you ever thought possible. Charlie?
Okay, so I think looking at the slide now, so you have consumer, you have professional grade as well as medical grade. So you are into medical rin pala. So that puts a lot of advanced research into the conditions of audio, and that's why you guys are, at least Jabra is really a very good company when it comes to audio devices. Okay, so that's the global, that's the global presence of Jabra. So please tell us, how about naman dito sa Philippines? Where is Jabra? When did you guys started your business doing here?
For here in the Philippines, Jobra started, I think, in the late 90s until early of 2000. Since then, Jobra has worked hard to provide consumers with the best possible solutions, all under one roof, as I've discussed, medical grade hearing instruments, professional grade enterprise headsets, and consumer grade headphones. Again, for the consumers, they can buy the products from department stores, while for the enterprise headsets, that is for office and BP or call center use. At present, Jobra products are continuously utilized by a diverse pool of consumer and various sectors, contact centers, offices, public sector, collaboration, consumer, even transportations and logistics, among others.
Okay, so thank you very much for that, Don. So let's play a few videos, no, just to familiarize our audiences what Jabra's products are like. So I think we have a short 2 video featuring the Evolve 785 and the other model of the Evolve 2 product lines of Jabra. So let us show. Let's see it.
It's a perfect day, and I'm here to say, whatever come what may, on a beauty of a day, the sun is real, makes me feel it's a perfect day. It's a perfect night. Everything
Okay. So parts I personally would attest yun sa Jabra 85. Jabra evolved to 85. It's really that good. I'm using one right now and I've been using it since yesterday or actually last Friday. Fantastic. Fantastic audio.
Did
Ang
you
galing.
already try to,
It's one of the
Charlie,
best
did you
products.
already try to charge the headset?
Oh, actually, chinarge ko na siya na full day kasi
Okay. Wireless.
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
pro.
And
okay.
you may notice on the video, it's 37 hours battery life. So kahit 24 hours ka nagtatrabaho, okay lang. Pero that's not good suggestion.
Yeah, so ibig
Okay.
sabihin, Charlie, isang charge lang yan sa buong season 3.
Pwede.
Pwede. So kailangan parts, masuot mo na yung sayo.
Okay. The problem with kasi medyo autonomous ako operate eh. Nasa sales din ako eh. So I moved from one place to another. So minsan, saan ko papadala? Kaya lang medyo alam ko pinadala ni Charlie ahead eh. Siguro nagkaroon ng problem sa logistics. That's why wala pa siya dito. So yun, sana dumating na kasi I'm using a wired so at least
So,
ngayon dapat
limited kasi isang space ngayon, no?
Tama.
Si Charlie pwede pa muna magkape habang nagla-live tayo dito.
Exactly.
Huwag mo lang kalimutan, Charlie, baka kalimutan mo mag-mute, mag-CR ka.
Hindi. Tama o nga, no?
That's a good thing with that headset kasi kapag yung microphone boom arm mo, tinaas mong ganun, automatic nag-mute.
Nice.
Ayan.
Oo. So, but anyway, going back to what, to Jabra, coming from a customer's perspective, no, yung users itself, what is Jabra's product value proposition for the Philippine customers, Harold?
Okay, so you may notice on this slide, we're not focusing on a specific category. We're just we need to profile our customers. What's their workflow or what's their environment? As you may notice, there's a contact center environment, clients, office, collaboration, or even transport or logistics. Each of these segments have different ways of work. That's the reason we identify our products. We create our product based on their user profile so that our product definitely they value based on their user preference.
Okay. So actually, speaking of you're mentioning different products for the different segments. Let us show a video of Jabra's products called Speak 750 and Panacast.
Okay.
Wow, actually that's very impressive. Yung Panacast is really impressive, the product, no? 4K 180 degrees. Galing.
Ye- Yes, Charlie. Later, I will discuss it further dun sa presentation deck.
Oh, sige.
So, so,
So,
so
moving
Charlie,
forward, Harold, what are the products of Jabra in the Philippines?
Okay, so definitely we have a lot of products available in Philippines and also global. But I will mention few here in our presentation. For example, as I mentioned a while ago, we have products that dedicated for specific segment. This one, Jabra Engage 50, is designed for contact center environment. Definitely for a contact center environment, our agents, they want a lighter headset. So hindi dapat mabigat because definitely it will add headache for them because they will use it for 8 hours. So that's the reason you may notice the design, the headband is quite light o medyo manipis lang siya. And the unique part of this Engage 50 is a digital headset. It can understand what's really happening during the conversation. So we innovate our headset, not just a typical preference of a computer. So this one is a digital because it can understand what's really happening during the conversation. For us, once we talk about noise, subjective kasi yung noise eh. For example, you can say that on my environment, medyo maingay. Pero baka sa akin hindi naman maingay. So having a digital headset, meron siyang telemetry to measure the background noise and also audio levels. And meron siyang something like a AI function because there's a pop-up message, especially useful siya sa mga agents because kapag 8 hours ka ng mga gumagamit ng o nagko-call, sometimes you cannot notice na yung microphone boom arm mo medyo mababa o mataas, hindi na siya align. It can also affect the call quality. So meron siyang pop-up message na your microphone boom arm is in bad or in good position. So that's some key features of our Engage 50. So if our client wants to use a wireless headset, meron din tayong Engage 65. So Engage 65 is a deck headset. It's a type of wireless on environment. So we can deploy about 250 wireless headset in one floor. So it's really designed for a bigger offices. So it can be used for both desk phone and soft phone and also be connected up to 150 meters. So kahit lumabas ka, may kukunin ka doon sa pantry mo, connected ka pa rin. Or kung merong tumawag sa'yo while you're having coffee in your pantry, may tumawag sa'yo, pwede mo pa rin sagutin using your headset. So you may notice we continue to innovate our product based on the client environment. We also have a product that designed for offices. We call it Evolve series. Then we have a new one. Ito yung mga ginagamit natin, Charlie. And Evolve series. So you may notice it depends on the user profile because meron tayong mga headband, meron tayong earbuds, neckband type, meron tayong mono version, meaning isa lang yung ginagamit niya na speaker because meron mga user profile na having calls, kailangan niya makipag-communicate dun sa kanyang ka-office mate. So you may notice, as I mentioned a while ago, we're trying to adapt the needs of our customers so that we all know that the product should be valuable for our customers. And to add, we can guarantee that our products are certified for different video conference like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Avaya, Cisco, or any other unified communication platform so that we can guarantee that our device works perfectly on their environment. Okay. We also have under collaboration products. This one is a Jabra Speak series o yung mga speakers. We're trying to promote a BYOD concept or bring your own device. Before, kailangan pa nila mag-set up ng malalaking mga speaker to have a video conference or conference call. Now, you may notice on the video of promoting speaker, dala-dala niya yung speaker because most of our products under Speak series all are um, battery operated. So just bring it, have a conference with your customers, clients, and that's it. You can have a call with them directly. So we have different connectivity from USB, Bluetooth, 3.5, um, name it. We have products that design for that. We have specific product that design for 4 packs up to 15 packs. We also have models that can have a daisy chain connectivity. So meaning if you have a Speak 710, then you have another one. You can have a speaker mode set up to for bigger coverage. Okay. And lastly, uh, regarding on the collaboration product, the one you mentioned, Charlie, the Panakas, it's one unique product of Jabra because you may notice to have a panoramic view. You may notice also in your mobile phone to have a panoramic view, di ba? Ginaganon mo yung camera mo slowly. But this device can do that in real time, 180-degree. So imagine if you will set up that in your conference room, it can occupy everyone inside the room. So there's no limit on the size. Actually, we're promoting this even on the huddle room setup because once we mention about huddle room, it's quite limited. But we can guarantee that it can cover the whole space of the uh, conference. Okay. So we also have a Blue Parrot product which is designed for transport and logistic segment. Next slide, please. So this one, we call it Blue Power Products. You may notice yung model natin medyo rugged because it's really designed for high noise environment like construction, field engineers, or even on cold storage warehouse. So we can guarantee 98% noise cancellation on this device because it's really designed for high noise environment. I remember I have a client that they're looking for a headset that to be used for cold storage. So we can guarantee this device can be used on up to -10 temperature. Temperature. So that's some of our products that we can showcase here. But definitely, we continue to innovate our products, not only on the hardware perspective, but also for software. Because definitely, once we sell our product to our customers, we want to continue our relationship to them. And having said that, we have a solutions bundled to our products. So for example, we have a Jabra Express. So this one is free of charge. So if sabihin once na they're already using our product, they can enjoy to use our Jabra Express. It's something like an asset management or for inventory or for managing the devices. For example, you have a firmware and you're talking about the company, medyo mahirap kasi yung one by one, i-update mo yung firmware, di ba? O kaya magsiset ka ng settings. What if you're talking about hundreds of 500 units? So one click away by IT administrator, automatically it will update all the firmwares, having a inventory report using the bundle software of our products. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So to add on with that,
Yes, sir.
the Jabber Express applications is free of charge, so they can download it in their computer or laptop. So it's a future-proof investment wherein you can update the firmware of any of your items, Jabra product like headsets, speaker phones, wireless headsets, and even the camera. So big sabihin, when you buy your product for now, 2020, then after 3 years, or 5 years. Just update the firmware. So lahat ng mga bagong features when it comes to technology na-adapt ng product natin. So that is the advantage of using a Jabra products.
Okay, thank you very much, Harold, earlier for the presentation as well as the additional inputs from you, Don. So, final question for you guys. Actually, I'm going to attention this to Don, no? So, Don, what can we expect from Jabra this coming 2021?
This coming year, Jabra will continue to launch headsets and video solutions. So may mga bago kami like on the video Panakas camera that we have. So we have like two model, which is the Mamba and the Python. So as we adapt to the new normal through launching products that will aid consumers as we transition to what has been into what is and what will be. Expect only the best and most efficient headsets, professional headsets, video solutions, and hearing aid from Jabra in 2021.
Okay, thank you very much, Don. So, final, before we end the segment, I would like to also, of course, just like in the previous segment, would ask each one of you for a final word to all of our audiences, partners, and target customers out there. First one, Harold.
Yeah, of course. Feel free to contact us if you have some inquiries regarding on our product. Definitely, we're here to promote, to showcase. Ngayon, pwede na lumabas kahit pa paano. But having a video conferencing like this or a short call, we can easily showcase our technology. And of course, help our customers to continue to innovate the way they work and adapt on new ways of working now. Okay.
Okay. How about you, Don?
Well, anyway, that's been Jabra. We hope we answered all your queries about us and making the right choice by switching to Jabra. So stay safe, everyone. Thank you. Maraming salamat, Charlie and Parge.
Thank you, Harold. Thank you, Don.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Harold and Don. So, thank you very much for being our guest and engaging with us and explaining to a lot of our viewers and our community who Jabra is and all the value proposition of your products. So we will pause for a short break. Stay tuned here on Napalm, your new All Pinoy Alternative Music Program.
Magbabalik ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila. Pagpatak ng 7, dapat lahat nakatutok sa amin. Catch these programs at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Talk Shop Asia Global, USA Edition with Rolly Pagaspas and Rosario Cahucom Brad Perry. Home Not Alone sounds from home with Papa Gio and Freedom in Christ with Felson. It's all about entrepreneurship, entertainment, and enlightenment. Back to back to back programs at 7. LA at 7. LA at 7. Exclusively on V81 Radio, Los Angeles. Kabayan, nahuhomesick ka ba? I-download na ang aming mobile app at mag-enjoy sa mga kantang tatak Pinoy and feel like you're home. The V81 Radio mobile app, available in the App Store and Google Play Store. V81 Radio mobile app, free now, free forever. Balikan na natin ang New All Pinoy Alternative Music. Dito lang yan sa V81 Radio, Manila.
So welcome back. You're still here on Napalm, your new All Pinoy Alternative Music Program. So we will go to our announcement on board. Okay, so for everybody, we'll just announce as always for all the alternative musicians out there and artists. Please send us your songs and composition. Email it to us, southmanila@v81radio.com, so that we can feature your band, your group and your songs in either our program at Napalm or on our Napalm Hour, which is every Mondays to Fridays, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and 8 to 9 p.m. Okay, so send us at this format. So audio via, using the MP3 file format. These are the rates and bit rates, and please name them accordingly. That the artist comes first, after then thereafter the title of the song. Okay, and our program, Napalm, as well as V81 Radio's all other programs are viewable via Facebook Live or YouTube Live. And if you are based in US and Canada, where Amazon is or Amazon products are available, you can also use Amazon by Alexa. And your the music that we play all 24 hours a day are listen you can listen to them via Shopify, Spotify, and tune in. Some of our programs have podcasts that you can actually listen to Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. Check out v81radio.com's website for all the programs, details, and schedules. And of course, to listen to Napalm Hour, you have to download V81 Radio mobile app via Google Play and Apple App Store. We always be thankful to our corporate partners, Involution Corporation, for providing us audio and video solutions, and these are the some of the products and brands that they carry. Their telephone numbers are shown in the board, cell phones, as well as their Gmail. So please check out the website of Involution, www.involutioncorp.com.
Yeah. We'd like to thank Code Disruptors Inc. You may call them through through this number 630998 5827731, or visit them through this website www.codisruptors.com for hardware and software solutions. For world-class recording studio, you may contact Splita Recording Studio through this number 02-866-17941, located at Unit 606, Globe Telecom Plaza, Pioneer Highlands, near Robinson's Pioneer.
Okay. So before we end this program, I would like to also, of course, remind all of our viewers that we have programs coming up today as well. It's Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, hosted by Don Seneta and Muriel Villanueva, usually at 3 o'clock. Let's Chat with Tita Gracie, hosted by Tita Gracie at 6 p.m. and Practical Magic, hosted by Reverend Reg Stan at 8 o'clock p.m. So, final words, Pards, for this, really entirely different episode.
Siyempre, I would like to thank Fritz and Jay, no, kasi these guys are busy sa kanilang mga careers, no. So medyo sabi ko, you have to be here. Sabi ko, so okay naman, maraming salamat oras. And of course, our friends from Gabra for sharing yung kanilang products na makakatulong din sa atin in terms of our businesses. Yun, sa lahat na nakinig, Mertz, sa kay April, kila Kali 143, Marvin Halili, ayan, maraming salamat, and the rest of the band. Maraming salamat to my family and Gavin.
Okay.
Yun, correct.
So yung mga iba ditong, I'll just make a shout out to Mert Santos, to
Yes.
April.
April.
Of course, yung Bien Moro. Yan.
Sublem, yeah, Sublem. Hello, Bless.
And Day Cosca kanina.
Yes.
Okay, so we would like to thank all of our viewers, music community, and actively supporting Napalm. We will not be here without your support, and of course, thank you very much. Always remember, Napalm is your Pinoy alternative music source. Thank you, guys. See you.
kitang hinahanap. Ibibigay lahat ang sa'yong nararapat. Dahil ikaw mula pa noon, puso'y sinisigaw. Ikaw hanggang ngayon, handa na umibig ng wagas para lang sa'yo. Iniibig kay sarap, lagi kitang pinapangarap. Ibibigay lahat, ikaw at ako'y tinadhana. Dahil ikaw mula pa noon, puso'y sinisigaw. Ikaw hanggang ngayon, handa nang umibig ng wagas para lang Maraming salamat, pinakita mo ang liwanag nung ako'y nagulat. Ikaw ang naging kaakibat, wala nang aawat. Handang ipangko sa balikat, ikaw ang babaeng bumuhay sa akin dito sa gubat na aking kinalakihan, pangakong pagsisilbihan. Buhay ko'y itataya sa aking maaasahan yan. Huwag na sanang pag-isipan na iyong paglaruan. Ang puso ko'y babasagin, ako'y maguguluhan. Pwede mo kong takbuhan, pag may problema ka, handa akong magpakasanto. Basta ba happy ka, magsisilbing mga braso. Pag may kalabang ka, basta wag mo ako iiwan at habang buhay na. Ikaw mula pa noon, puso'y sinisigaw. Ikaw hanggang ngayon, handa nang umibig ng wagas para lang sa'yo. Masaya na ako dahil ikaw ay nakasama. Wala akong pakialam kahit hindi maikama. Handa akong maghintay sa tamang oras, may umaga. Basta ika'y maligaya kahit anong makakaya. Di ako magpapatalo sa aking lalakbayin. Kung malayo takbuhin, karagatan sa gwanin. Basta maging maayos ang tayo lahat gagawin. Ipangako mo lang sa akin, ako lang mamahalin. Sanang matapos ang lahat, panalangin ko'y wag kang mawawala. Sa sandali ang pagpikit at pagkurap, o wag ka sanang mawalang parang bula. O wag na sanang matapos ang lahat, ang panalangin ko'y tayo hanggang wakas. Panandali ang pagpikit at pagkurap, maaaring mawala sa isang iglap. Tanging ikaw mula pa noon ang siyang sinisigaw. Magpa hanggang ngayon, handa nang umibig ng wagas para lang sa'yo. Para lang sa'yo. Para lang sa'yo. Para lang sa'yo.
Always bringing you a different kind of music all the time. Here at Napalm, your new All Pinoy Alternative music source. Every Sunday at 1 p.m. Philippine time. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila, where alternative lives. Walang kasing saya ang Paskong Pinoy. Dumaan man ang problema at pandemya, kayang-kayang lampasan. Basta't nagdadamayan at nagmamahalan.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Tuloy na tuloy pa rin ang Pasko dito sa V81 Radio, Manila.
Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito